Hey everybody, XEI here. Welcome back to a blind let's play of Dragon Age Inquisition. And here we have Somley. We're in Haven in front of our lovely ladies Andraste's Fire. And we are going to check on the map and move things along. I do have some stuff to clean up. We do have to still do the battle in Haven, but what? But what actually? I think I'm kicking off the battle in Haven. Let's do a couple quests here. We have report ready here from Starkhaven. I look forward to future collaboration with the Inquisition. Please accept this gift from the Vale family's coffers. May it be put toward relief efforts in Haven and Andraste's love, Prince Sebastian. Let's roll this. Let's roll back the snark about Sebastian. I think Somley would really like Sebastian because, for obvious reasons, as are shown in this letter right here. He's a devoted Andrastian, and his last name is Vale. Let's keep things straight. We got Cole and we got Vale. So these are signs from Andraste herself. These are alliances formed for divine purposes. So Somley is in. Let's go to. I think we need to clean some stuff. Yeah, let's go and wrap this one up over here too, because it has been a whole evening, a whole night, I suppose. So. Ready. Okay, the University of Orlais. To the leaders of the Inquisition, it was glorious, I tell you. Mother Havara stood in my office and apologized, actually apologized for any inconvenience I or my colleagues have suffered, considering the derision with which her ilk have treated us. Hearing her assurances that further rhetoric against the university would be heavily sanctioned was a pleasure. Regardless of whether or not it holds once a divine is elected, I offer the Inquisition my thanks, and have sent along few items our professors thought might be of interest. Counselor Jürgen Howlis. So we got some warrior armor there. That may be really nice armor, actually. Okay, let's back this up. I'm going to check these new ones out. Let's go to investigate Therenfal Redoubt. The Templars at Therenfal Redoubt went quite... Okay, this one, let's see. Well, you can't do it because you don't care. Okay, so this calls for a light touch. My scouts can make a distraction, letting the chargers sneak in close. Oh, I like how they kind of coordinate with other groups in the camp. I can send chargers in with Inquisition troops to bolster their numbers. I went quiet while the Inquisition dealt with Redcliffe. I'd be happy to take the chargers out to investigate the area. Investigate Therenfal Redoubt. The Templars at Therenfal Redoubt went quiet while the Inquisition dealt with Redcliffe. I'd be happy to take the chargers out to investigate the area. Lieutenant Cremisius. Okay, interesting. I can send the chargers in with the Inquisition troops to bolster their numbers. Sure. This calls for a light touch. My scouts can make a distraction, letting the chargers sneak in close. I was leaning on Cullen, and I just go in with like brute force here, but at the same time, they went quiet while the Inquisition dealt with Redcliffe. But it's more like, yeah, it's more scouting. This is more scouting than it is making noise. So Liliana, So Liliana's going in. And then let's see what else we have here. Gather coin, of course. Connections. Secret available. Avail answer. A request from Hazmal. Okay, I understand the Inquisition is working with Redcliffe's mages. I'm surprised someone from Kirkwall would condone any arrangement with them, but it does put you in a position to aid us. Hazmal's circle sustained significant damage during the uprising. Rather than follow the Lord Seeker, many of our Templars elected to remain and deal with the aftermath, but our resources are limited. Furthermore, we have loyal mages with us. Hazmal's people would happily throw them to the wolves, even though they had nothing to do with the rebellion. As it stands, I fear we may fail in our duty to protect them. I trust you sympathize with our predicament. I humbly request our charges be transferred to the Inquisition. Correct. We have a few Templars of our own. Comfortable working with them and can ensure safe passage. Hostility towards the mages remains, but there are always ways to travel. I did want to maybe do Liliana here, but hold on. We can arrange safe passage from Hazmat and let the city's leaders believe they owe us a favor. That's the one I wanted. Josephine, you're in. That's a very quick one, so we maybe do a round of stuff and then figure things out. Okay, let's go into Orlais. Let's see if we have something for Liliana. Otherwise, I'm going to send her to get some coins. I think I'm done here, though. Connections. Yeah, completed. Okay, so let's get her to go get some coins while everyone else is busy. We are... sorry, not her. Cullen, you're doing nothing. Okay, Cullen, go get some coins. Okay, there we go. Let's back this out. Before we're going forward, let's just quickly... I'm going to level 9. So I think I'm the only one. No, we got some level 9s. 1 point. Okay, let's do a quick level around. I got some equipment that's level 9 restricted. And, yeah, some armor and some weapons. I'm going to take her down this path right here because we are so close. And so there we go. We're going to get the coup de grace. And then we're going to go to Horn of Valor. For Cassandra, let's move on. Somley is already done. 2 points here for Iron Bull. I think I'm working down the same path. Because I think it's just such a good ability for all of the warriors to be able to get. So he's going to get a Horn of Valor. And then your Horn Blast calls your allies to even greater glory. I mean, that's just crazy. So this already gives you a damage bonus 15% and an armor bonus 15%. Guard amount 10%. Horn of Valor now grants guard to your allies each time they deal damage. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good, man. Damage bonus. Or they can be faster killers or they can be defensive. I have barrier. I'll always have barrier because technically, if I'm paying attention, because I'll put it up with Somley, or I should have another mage on the team who can also put it up. And so guard, although that sounds really good, I'm gonna make it so that he makes everyone just beat the shit out of him, and then I'll make I'll make the other two shield warriors. I'll make them the other one, and then we'll mess around with that. Okay, so you're done. Middle long. Varric, 1 point. We are going to... I'm going to explore this one right here. Because this Toxic Cloud right here, bam. I just like that one. Yep. And then this one, Unleash Toxic Cloud, damage and all allies, all enemies that remain in the area. He's got some area damage. Well, hold on. What's this one do here? Right. Oh, oh, in the last play, I gave him Caltrops. I'll give him Caltrops again. Because was there something I was going to work towards here? I don't really need him to do Caltrops if he has Poison Cloud on top of it. Then I can make her Fistful of Daggers. I like the regenerating stamina bit. I don't need that. So, I think, I mean, it's cool. Maybe I will. But right now I'm going to get the Toxic Cloud. For Varric, because alchemy and the dwarf thing, vials, it seems like throwing vials and stuff around and doing that kind of shenaniganry. Just inventing words. It's fine. It's fine. Just go roll with it. Okay, I'm going to make him go down electricity. I think we got our barrier guy if we need a barrier guy. So right now, Stormbringer, let's see, comes to your aid even without your calling it. When you are in combat, lightning will periodically strike a random nearby enemy. Oh my god, that sounds glorious. I think I want the passive one. The more magical energy you expend, the more damage your spells do. The more magical energy, so damage over time, more damage over time. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, that's crazy. That'd be great for someone who does like, oh my god, fire and lightning. Does this mean all energy? Because like all spells? Because then what I would do with Somley, it's sort of kind of like fire and lightning, right? So I would go bang, bang, and then I'm gonna do it if that's what it means. Which right now I don't see that saying lightning. It does say conductive current. But it says the more damage your spells do. Just these spells or all spells? Because that makes a huge difference for a Somley build. I'm going to go passive. I like the idea of 300% damage coming out of nowhere. Out of the fade. Okay. Make something up. Spirit here for Vivian. Simple. Winter, I think she's... Oh, I might not have leveled her. I did not. Okay. We have Blizzard. Oops. I have Ice Armor, which is also pretty good. And then Blizzard. She's all decked out with equipment, too. She's got a belt that does enhances her winter magic, her ice magic. She has 2 rings that also benefit her powers, her winter powers. So she's built pretty good with her equipment. Pretty good. Okay, Blackwall. That lunge one I haven't. Oh, that's right. Hold on, I changed this up. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna make him let's see what's he. Untouchable defense. They can't kill what they can't hit. You get bonus. Oh, I like this one too, though, because it's just maybe like I want him to be a super tank, because it seems to be the case that he is going to be the better tank out of all of them based on just natural, stats or something like that. So Trust the Steel, you know how to make the most of your equipment, gaining a bonus to armor when you have active guard. It would also be good for Cassandra, but for him, I'm going to go with that. And Cutting Words, your party does more damage to taunted targets. Okay, there you go. So that's the same reason why the war trumpet, the war horn. They're both good. I want them both. This is the war horn. This is the Horn of Valor. Horn of Valor is for everybody to do extra damage. The war horn puts fear into the hearts of your. That one's. Yeah, that's fine. I like the other one better. What is it again? Hold on. Valor. Remember Valor. Screw the word horn. Okay. Because I have rings that I need to just put in the right place. Okay, we have Dorian. Dorian is maxed out. I do want to give him lightning. I'm going to go down this because I have 2 chain lightning rings and I don't know where to put them. So he's going to get that just to give him some extra leverage on the offense. And then we have, no, not daggers. No. We're going to go down this path with her. I will do I love the explosive toxin, man. I know it's the same build, but it's just Caltrops are good too, but sorry, I just like this one until I see the spec classes, and then maybe I can respec and then move the points around, do something like that. I probably would, just to differentiate them a little bit so they don't feel like they're all doing the same thing, but they work. The builds work, so it's fine. We're done here. And I do want to check just how bad does this look right now. I know we got some characters. Oh, Alistair. Okay, let's read a few. So King Alistair Therin was crowned the ruler of Ferelden after the end of the 5th Blight. His people consider him a hero for fighting against the Darkspawn as a Grey Warden. Few wardens have ever left the Secretive Order, and he is the only of those who went on to rule a nation. Queen Honora, daughter of the legendary Tairn Loghain, rules at his side. Although Ferelden has prospered under their reign, it was greatly weakened by the Blight. Tensions with neighboring Orlais have been high, and many believe a renewal of their long-standing conflict is inevitable. I mean, that's just an Orlaian. That's an Orlesian problem, not a Ferelden one. Ferelden's over here minding their own business, man. Orlais getting up in people's shit. We got a Sarah update. Okay, let's scroll down here. Where did this update? Don't need a title to be awful and deserve. Okay, hold on. Let's just go up. Okay, I just don't remember. Did I not read? How did I not read? Of course I read Sarah. It falls to me to comment on this Red Jenny, for as a creature of the court, I must have seen the effects of her action, although I cannot be certain. Does that make them effective or ineffective? What I know is that she has vexed city's guardsmen across Thedas and always escaped. Accessing all available records, it seems clear that there have been multiple embodiments of this name, often at the same time. The limitations of communications are such that this is impossible to verify in the moment. A crude drawing of a guard with her breeches at her ankles. Yeah, it's her making comments or jokes. Yes, Mom, shits. The lots of them. Okay, something altogether untowards. There are tales of Red Jenny targeting criminals, slavers, and even assassins' guilds. The benefit of having a local is that they are invested in regional concerns. Although this obviously varies, I can discern no protocol. Don't need a title to be awful and deserve it. So anyone dies, not just nobles, for as long as they fit certain criteria that I guess only Red Jennies can figure out. Who is our Red Jenny? She has been amusing herself in Valor for some time. Although it is clear from her accent that she is deeply Ferelden, she met with outright laughter my inquiry as to whether she had any special elven concerns that I could address. I have conferred with Liliana about the dangers of this group, and our estimation is that this incarnation of Red Jenny is at least a good distraction. Oh, the scary one cares. Addendum. Denerim. Sarah's claim to have lived in Denerim cannot be verified, but seems likely. The alienage there was neither stable nor secure. Many residents of the city fled the region following the Blight. Given her nature, Valor would have seemed rife with targets. Denerim has more than its share of suspect nobility, but most were rallied against a common enemy thanks to the efforts of the hero Ferelden, forced to more like shits and double shits. What's forced to in the reference to right here? Many residents of the city fled the region following the Blight. Forced to flee the region? Anyways. Alright, thanks, Sarah. Thanks for your contributions. Okay, thought that was going to be worse. It wasn't too bad. And then we have Crystal Grace. The flower of the Crystal Grace plant are appreciated for their beauty as well as their medicinal value. Pale blue and shaped like delicate crystal bells, the flower should almost tinkle in the breeze. In fact, I have heard a tale of an Orlesian lady who ordered Crystal Grace to be planted all over her bower and then hired a mage from the White Spire to enchant them to do just that. Eventually, she grew tired of the chiming and set fire to her lawn in a fit of pique. Okay, let us learn from this. These plants were created exactly as our Maker intended, and our interference rarely improves them. Creatures. We got some demons. Let's look at the art and stuff. Yeah. Look at this one right here. Mage. Oh, right here. It's okay. This looks more traditional. I mean, it's very nice still, but it looks more traditional. So mage. Mages are not demons or monsters. That's right. They are men and women like any other, except for their skill with a weapon. Few are given. I say this to be clear that I do not think all mages should be put to the sword, as some believe. However, every mage walks through life with a blade drawn and ready, whether they wish it to or not. Those who insist that mages are harmless must ask how the apostates who fling fire when the Templars attack, learned how to kill so well. We in the Academy know well that no skill comes without practice. If you fight a mage, you must close with them, regardless of the danger or risk being overwhelmed. A mage's strike rarely hits with the force of a trained chevalier's blade, but often carries unnatural energies: fire that boils a man inside his armor, lightning that steals the strength from his limbs, and so forth. To hold back is to give him time to alter the battlefield to his advantage in some fashion, whether he summons a wall of ice, a demonic ally, or magical flames to strengthen the blades of his guards. We know that the warrior who controls the battlefield is most often the victor. You must keep him reacting to you and continue your attack. Mages rarely wear heavy armor, but their magic can shield them as effectively as our own plate. I have said many times to watch the hips and arms of your opponents instead of their hands, but with the mage, the hands and arms may be your only clue. If his body is protected from your blade, attempt to tangle his arms or bear him to the ground. It is not elegant or honorable, but there is no honor when fighting a mage. There is only survival. I do enjoy those write-ups. They're interesting. Oh, I thought there was way more creatures. What? Okay, Wraith. Oh, they more come up in the next phase. So yeah, this is a good idea to do right now. So Wraith, like wisps, Wraiths are sometimes thought to be the remains of spirits or demons that have been destroyed. They cannot shape the fate around themselves, nor are they capable of mimicking forms that they see in the minds of dreamers, as many weaker spirits do. Instead, they are the scavengers of the fate, dwelling in the shadows of stronger beings, feeding on the scraps of thoughts and emotions. Oh, I so want to make. I've got this in my I've got an idea in my head of what I want to create. Like not so much like a diagram of sorts that puts all of this in some sort. Anyways, I'm gonna derail. Let's go. Because it's all painting this wonderful picture. Tevinter society. To those outside of the Tevinter Imperium, it is easy to imagine a society filled with mages and elven slaves and little else. In truth, there are 3 different Tevinters, each of them a world completely separated from the others. There are the mages, the land's nobility, completely obsessed with competing for supremacy with each other, almost to the exclusion of paying any heed to the nation's enemies, such as the Canari. The well-bred Altus sneer at the Latins, who in turn sneer at the Praetari. They vie for dominance in the Magisterium, where factions shift and flow on a daily basis with deadly consequence, requiring every family to put on a veneer of perfect citizenship or face scandal and censure. Then there are the so-called Soperati, the sleepers. These are the non-magical citizens who vastly outnumber the mages, yet are beholden to their whims. Many are resentful of the status, plotting in secret, even as they secretly hope their children will possess magical talent, an enticing lure. Since the talent could conceivably show up in anyone, even a slave, it would be easy to forget that Deventer possesses a massive class of publicans, the civil servants and leaders of the legionnaires. It has an enormous merchant class, enough teeming poor to drown any other nation in Thedas, and the shadowy thieves called presumptor, who are practically treated with respect. And then there are the slaves. One would think they, at least, see each other as equals, but it is not so. The divide between the freed liberati, those who act as personal servants to magisters, those who work on farms and factories, and the servus publicus, who do all the tasks proper citizens will not, it is all but insurmountable, but perhaps in emulation of those who own them, imperial slaves will connive and scheme to try anyhow. Outsiders might see it as futile, but to Deventer citizens, their nation's social classes are the most mutable and rewarding of merit in all of Thedas. Imperial Chantry. There are those who would tell you that the Chantry is the same everywhere as it is here, that the divine is in Valor reigns supreme in the eyes of the Maker, and that this fact is unquestioned throughout Thedas. Do not believe it. The Maker's second commandment, magic must serve man, not rule over him, never held the same meaning within the ancient Deventer Imperium as it did elsewhere. The Chantry there interpreted the rules as meaning that mages should never control the minds of other men, and that otherwise their magic should benefit the rulers of men as much as possible. When the clerics of Deventer alter the chant of light to reflect this interpretation of the commandment, the divine in Valor ordered the clerics to revert to the original chant. They refused, claiming corruption within Valor, an argument that grew until in 487 Towers, the Chantry in Deventer elected its own legitimate and uncorrupted divine, Valhel, who was not only male, but also happened to be one of the most prominent members of the Deventer Circle of the Magi. This black divine was reviled outside Deventer, his existence an offense to the Chantry in Valor. After 4 exalted marches to dislodge these rebels, quote-unquote, all that the Chantry in Valor accomplished was to cement the separation. While most aspects of the Imperial Chantry's teachings are the same, prohibitions against magic have been weakened, and male priests have become more prevalent. The Circle of the Magi today rules Deventer directly. Ever since Archon Nomoran was elected in 734, storm directly from the ranks of the enchanters, to great applause from the public. He dispensed with the old rules forbidding mages from taking part in politics, and within an age the true rulers within the various imperial houses, the mages, took their places openly within the government. The imperial divine is now always drawn from the ranks of the first enchanters and operates as divine and grand enchanters both. This utter heresy to any member of the Chantry outside of Deventer, a return to the days of the Magisters, which brought the blight down upon us, but it exists, and even though we have left the Deventer Imperium, to further confrontation between the black divine and our so-called white divine is inevitable. From the Edicts of the Black Divine by Father David of Quirinus. I just realized that Somley's conversation with Vivienne was essentially saying that the Chantry should have mages like the Deventer's Chantry. Like that. But that's not what he's saying. And so maybe there's like it's kind of a middle ground of sorts. Even as I said that, I'm like, I don't even know if that's true. I think Somley would be better as if he's not really. I think that I explained this like really early on. Is like Somley's not. He's an Andrastian as a personal belief. Like he's not an Andrastian because he follows the Chantry. He's not an Andrastian because he's a complete devout of the Chantry. No, it's almost the opposite. He doesn't think that the Chantry has any place in the personal devotion of someone to Andraste, and therefore if they see it that way to the Maker as well. So he would be more in line with the way the Deventer Chantry works. than the Valor one, which is kind of intriguing, but not really. There's obviously like, yeah, it's not really, but anyways, this is the last one here, and we're gonna maybe move on. So we have the Magisterium. There's a mistaken impression outside of Tevinter Imperium that a Magister is simply a mage, and the mere act of being a mage is all that is required to be among the ruling class. A misperception aided, no doubt, by some Tevinter's mages claiming the title outside their homeland to take advantage of its reputation. In truth, being a Magister requires one hold a seat in the Magisterium, the upper house of the Imperial Senate. This is the body that makes laws and which chooses the new Archon if there is no approved heir. The Senate's lower houses, the Publicanium, consists of elected officials, but it has no true power and is considered a bureaucratic body. Magisters, meanwhile, come from the ranks of the Circle of Magi and the Imperial Chantry, but most hold their seats by virtue of an Archon having granted it to their family long ago. It is not technically required for a Magister to be a mage. Indeed, after the transfigurations that saw the old gods abandoned and Andrastianism embraced, most were not. Since the Tower's age, however, non-mages in the Magisterium have slowly been weeded out. A true Magister is thus a figure of real power in Tevinter. All other mages serve at their pleasure, and any mage of proper lineage has no influence outside that which personal wealth and talent provides. Ash whispers. Those who had been cast down, the demons who would be gods, began to whisper to men from their tombs within the earth, and the men of Tevinter heard and raised altars to the pretender gods once more, and in return were given in hushed whispers the secrets of darkest magic. The fifth stanza of Threnodies is a complete retelling of the creation story appearing in stanza 1. The authors are clearly different, with notable disagreements of the nature of the spirits and the ultimate cause of the second sin. The stanza lays the blame for mankind's corruption squarely on the old gods rather than on a flaw inherent to human nature. Therefore, historians believe a Tevinter author, perhaps even Archon Hessarian himself, wrote it. In the 11th verse, we see this illustrated most clearly. The demons who would be gods can be no one but the old gods. These are credited here not only with broaching the golden city, but with gifting the secrets of magic to humankind. The implication is that without this instruction, these hushed whispers, no magic would exist. That's an interesting perspective, and one that I may or may not be working towards. So interesting. I don't know if this game will ever say what's true and what's not true either. So, you know what? Give me a sec. I'm just going to scroll through some stuff here, and I'll be right back. We read the Andraste, Bride of the Maker, and Black City one. I think those were the ones I got out of the cells down below. If they weren't, then I'll find out when I edit that episode, and I will... Oh, it updated right now. Oh. Anyways... Let's move on. There you go. That had to be done. Those things have to be done. There's a lot of codexes still to be got. That's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Let's go through some of this stuff, shall we? So we know we can, or I can kick this. Can I? I'm not going to do quick. I'm just going to kick this off. I'm not going to go and do other stuff. Favors the first enchanter. Oh my gosh. There's a collection quest to find tomes. Okay. Oh, that's, okay, these are personal quests, right, okay, so we got hers, I'm going to do the Fallowmire after this Haven battle. I think I'm going to pull it off at the end of this episode too, that way the episode is just kind of like a collection of cleanup and a closing off of the continuity that was already played, and then we'll move on. I want to do the Forbidden Ones, so I might do Fallowmire, Forbidden Ones, and then I don't know if I'll return to the hinterlands right away or start doing Storm Coast. I think I'm going to start doing Storm Coast, though, just to get a change of scenery. In the interim, let's actually kick this off. I've got those guys doing map quests anyways. I don't think it matters. But, yeah, let's do this. Finish this off for the end of this episode. I think I can get this done. I will get this done. Nothing. I will. Hazmal extends its gratitude for your assistance with this Mage Templar foolishness. It is refreshing to deal with someone who offers more than empty promises. Please accept a token of our gratitude. We hope this newfound friendship will continue to benefit us both. And you gave us some influence. Accept. Okay, and that's off the map. And everything else is off the map. In progress. And... I talked to everybody. I've done everything. I'm second guessing things, because this is Let's just go. I think
The
we're
best
good.
of
I
the
think we're
mages
good.
are ready, Harold. Be certain you are prepared for the assault on the breach. We
I
cannot
think we're
know
good.
how you...
I want to take I'm gonna maybe yeah, I'm gonna go with Dorian. I'm trying to think half RP, half just combinate. Like for archery at either or, I really don't care. They're literally the same build as far as I can tell at this point. So he's the rogue of choice. And for warrior, I attempted to go just Cassandra. I'm gonna give Blackwall another shot at this, I think. Yeah, but it's story. The story, I gotta do Cassandra. I gotta.
I knew it was too easy.
Alright, pushing this forward. Let's rock and roll. Quest complete. I don't think there was anything behind us. I think I could talk to people, right? And that was about it. Sort of unnecessary.
What's going on?
We can kick off Cullen right here. We'll skip through some of this stuff.
Under what?
Yep. This awesome scene here. And we're good to go. Let's let them get to us. Let these guys go in first. Everyone hold. Everyone hold. Go. I was not holding down my thing properly. Here. There we go. And now they're all clustered. Bam! And hopefully Cassandra is actually doing stuff and not just standing around like this. Ooh. Let's get a little closer here so Dorian can do his barrier magic. Preferably sooner than later, please. No? I'll do this. No? Oh, there you go. Okay. Okay, first one's done. Not even a challenge. No. It helps when you've done it before, my friend. There we go. Run these bastards. Unlock. There we go. Oh, I don't want this guy. I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want him. Yeah. Didn't get it off. That's what I like now, though, is that as soon as they get attacked, Cassandra will come in. Woo! Like, nice. Cassandra.
Keep them back! We're ready to fire!
I think she's like, I don't know, she's probably like trying to get card up. I get it, but it's stupid. It's like the AI should know better. If that's what's happening, it's stupid. Okay. Ow. Thank you, Cassandra. Yeah. 2 of them off. Woo. I need some healing potions soon. Get this guy out of the way. Berries, please. Berries, please. Berries, please. Okay, Dorian, I got it. You're probably busy. I get it. Okay, is on my side. Good. Level up. Level 10. Stop. There we go. One's off. Okay.
They felt that. We'll reload. You get to the other trebuchet.
Perfect. Great. First, let me loot. I got tons of backpack space.
This way. We must get this trebuchet firing.
We are going to get the trebuchet firing. Just relax. Oops. Go get him, Cassandra. You cannot be near me, please. Ready for the next round here. I'm gonna stop using, I swear, like I will stop using warriors if this continues to be, like if I see it compromise me to the point where I wipe, like I had a TP, because I'm not paying attention, in which case it's like, oh, you should be paying attention. Well, no, the AI should be doing what the AI is supposed to be doing. Because if the AI is broken and just freezes in your game, that's not correct. It has nothing to do with the player. It has to do with just bad. Okay, so I need to get this thing myself. That's right. And then these things are going to come around. I think. Oh, that's just because I race into here while they're fighting. So at this point, nothing's going to interrupt us, right? I've already done all the rounds. Seems that way. That was way easier than fighting up here, because I feel like this does some strange stuff to combat, to your targeting and stuff. It's way cleaner. Let's skip that. Alright.
Shit, who ordered the end of the damned world?
Everyone to the gates.
Like Varric's response to that was pretty good. We do have a supply crate here. Let's do a round of supply crateness, because we're going to be going inside anyways, where there's more. And we have a supply crate on the way back, but I don't think anything nails us. So it doesn't really matter. So let's take this one. This time around, we're going to go deal with this guy.
Shoulder! Herald! Help me with this door!
Okay, fine. Let's just use Cassandra. I don't know. I thought maybe... Oops. Doors have destructed. Not anymore.
Just grabbing essentials. One die for the forge.
Just grabbing essentials. Just for influence. Let's not stay in the fire for too long. You will get burned. And Draste has only so much patience.
Move it! Move it! At this point,
Alright, here we go.
Let's get people to
Let's
safety.
see if I can nail this the first time and not have to do some reloads. How'd I do this again? I came this way, attack these guys. Whoa, look at this chaos in there. Did you see how nuts? This looks nuts in there. What the hell is happening? Massive clusterfuck. Oh. Who's in there? Oh, it's just dudes? It's like, there's an NPC? Oh. This way, bam. Boom. It said boom, boom. Oh, I don't have enough. Shoot. Line myself there to maximize that wall of fire. Okay, and I gotta get my ass into that house. We're not done here? We are. Someone needs help. Got it. Open. 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 Doors obstructed. Shit. Uh-oh, I have a feeling. Uh-oh. Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do this? Jump through the roof solemnly. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, I think I'm gonna compromise him because of this. Come on, come on. Thank God that worked. Well, I think that worked. Varric is hurt. Thank you, Varric. Did this actually light up? It does, right? Why not? Whew. Nice. No, everyone out. You're cray-cray. Okay, next. What? Oh, the ladder. Let's go to the restaurant next. Oh, let's... I think I need to, like... Don't I need to go, like, right away, or I can compromise? Should I do it? I think I'm gonna go while these guys fight. I mean, there's a chance I probably screw myself here, but... I'm gonna go for it.
I hear a voice.
Gotcha.
Can't get out. Help me.
Fuck yourself. Go, run! Run! Fire in a flaming building, fucking guy! Kind of crazy, kind of crazy. Guys, we should be fighting in here. This is stupid! This is stupid! Ah! Get out! Get out! Oh my god, what the fuck was that? The ceiling actually caved in, man. That was pretty good. I'm gonna save this. Can I save it, please? Let's see. I did notice in replay now, it starts on this right side. So I need, oops, I need to get at him first, and then see how the fire's coming towards us. Something traps me from moving, which it did again, and then it crawls towards it, Minave, and then I can get that right there. I'm gonna use this. You're welcome. I'm gonna grab this. Excuse me. Pop. Okay, let's go. 4? There's 4 of them, right? Regroup at the chantry. I'm gonna hold on. We have time. Journal. Does it say it doesn't confirm? No. Is it just a bonus thing? It doesn't even have a quest for it. Usually someone confirmed. I wasn't paying it. I was trying. But anyway,
I hear a voice.
Oh, this one. Shoot. That's right. We are done for. All right. No barriers until Dorian's ready. Fine. We have a supply crate still, so we're gonna be fine. Get out of here. I don't think that did what I thought it was gonna do. That's fine.
Thank you. These shits almost had me. Let's go.
That's a lot of them. Let's go.
That's a lot of them. Okay, it does say it. And then I have a supply crate right here. Why not, I suppose? Because we got one on the other side. Alright, let's get this one moved along. Let's skip through this. We'll see if I can remember what was said.
What a charming boy.
Actually, I want to listen to this one again.
Harold, our position is not good. That dragon stole back any
Dramatic.
time you might have earned us.
I've seen an
Commentary.
archdemon. I was in the Fade, but it looked like that.
I don't care what it looks like. It's got a path for that army. They'll kill everyone in Haven.
The Elder One doesn't care about the village. He only wants the Herald.
If it will save these people, he can have me.
It won't. He wants to kill you. No one else matters, but he'll crush them, kill them anyway. I don't like him.
You don't like... Harold, there are no tactics to make this survivable. The only thing that slowed them was the avalanche. We could turn the remaining trebuchets, cause one last slide.
We're overrun. To hit the enemy, we'd bury Haven.
We're dying, but we can decide how. Many don't get that choice.
Yes, that. Chancellor Roderick can help. He wants to say it before he dies.
There is a path. You wouldn't know it unless you'd made the summer pilgrimage, as I have. The people can escape.
I hear dying
She
people.
must have shown me, or Andraste must have shown me so I could tell you.
What do you want about, Roderick?
It was whim that I walked the path. I did not mean to start. It was overgrown. Now, with so many in the Conclave dead, to be the only one who remembers... I don't know, Harold. If this simple memory can save us, this could be more than mere accident. You could be
Makes
more.
me sort of giddy. I think I've tried both of these. I'm going to try a third. They all
If
feel like
that
the
thing
same.
is here for me, I'll make him fight for it.
And when the mountain falls, what about you? Perhaps you will surprise it. Find a way. Inquisition, follow Chancellor Roderick through the Chantry. Move!
Harold, if you are meant for this, if the Inquisition is meant for this, I pray for you.
They'll load the trebuchets. Keep the Elder One's attention until we're above the tree line. If we are to have a chance, if you are to have a chance, let that thing hear you.
I like that scene quite a bit. It's
If
pretty
there's one
meaningful.
thing I know, it's how to get an
to,
asshole's attention.
I love his lines. They're behind us. No, they're not. They're over here, though. Every time it does, I just victory! I love it. I love it. Dang it. This way this time. Take a little bit of a sidelong approach. Get sneak in, which isn't really a sneak when things start burning like cray. You two runners. I don't think it matters, but I want to fight. Get some XP. Take care of this guy. Get him out of the picture. Take the big risk. Done. Okay, let's do this. Mr. Caripius. Let's give her.
There's your
Probably gonna
trebuchet.
have
Let's
to
get
deal
it
with
aimed.
this now because things are gonna come in. I have levels up. Let's see if I can get this, sneak this in as well. Fire, 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 and I want the traps. Mines. There we go. Yay. Alright. There's a guy hiding over here, which I cannot allow. Red Knight Templar. You're not allowed here. I don't want to be near you. That's stupid. She's not getting guard either. Like, she's literally just standing around. Oh, yeah, she got a little bit of guard there, but what the hell, man? I'm getting so confused with her, what's going on with her right now. Incoming! Whoa! See how they backed up? No. These guys, don't want them out. That's gonna hit me. Just gonna draw the ire of Cassandra. That's up to you. You know what? You are going to drink this right now. Another one. You're fine. And I'm going to drink one of these. Good. I'm gonna go faster here. Go. I'm wasting time here because I got. Let's bring guys into this. Come on. The armor stuff is probably gonna be gone. Got more? Let's go. There we go. This is a good one. Bang, bang. And if I can. Let's go right here. Yeah. Bring it. Get me. Chaotic here, holy crap, they're running all over the place. I like how they spread that out. It's actually, I mean, it's annoying, but it's pretty good. Where are you? Yeah, right here. So good. I would love for yep. Oh, here we go. You there. Oh, this guy, oh shit. Yeah, take care of him, thanks. Bang, and be immune. Taunt him. Okay, let me take this guy off you for a bit. There we go. And he's dead. Okay. I do need to take loot now, otherwise he'll get on to us. Eh. God, I love it.
Put up a fight.
Yeah. Dorian. Help brother out. Dorian. No, see? Am I literally always out of this thing? Holy crap. There we go. Oh. Good luck, Cassandra. We've got guards for it. It's just light everywhere. I feel like this time it's taking me longer to do this. There's more like interruptions for some reason this time around. Now that I'm trying to rush through it. But then I probably pushed this a lot more, so I just brought a lot more things to us. Now there's only one guy, so maybe they are triggered by turning this thing. I sort of provoking them too fast or something. I don't know. Maybe there's another one. Still doing mostly good here. I'm halfway. Nah, I'll keep going. No supply crate yet.
Brought bait reinforcements.
Oh, this is a big one. Ah, yeah, this is a much better enemy. That's good. Oh. would like to put this trap in front of us here. Hopefully that'll help. Oh my god, I gotta go with this freaking wall thing. This will be fine. This will be fine though. Wow. Not fine. 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 There we go. The walls are down. Regen. There we go. Fuck, I took that one to the chops, man. There we go. Still got all this hit points. Holy crap. You know what? I'm gonna back up like this. I'm gonna let them do their thing while I try to take out these other dudes. And this archer is probably a pain in the ass right now. So let's get rid of these guys. Alright. I'm gonna have to make a run for that supply crate. Dorian, where you at? Can you hit anybody with this? No? Run for it. I'm gonna make a run for it. Come on, 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 come on. Gotcha. Let's hit this guy. This one's a little tougher, man. I don't know what happened, but we could do another here. I do want to do another round of this. I'm gonna cancel. I canceled it. You know what though? We need this. Just chug these back, man, because we're sort of in desperation mode here. There we go. Are you guys? Nope, that thing's still alive, man. I want these guys dead though. He's coming! There, one more Red Templar Horror out of the way. Now everyone can focus on some bitch. Get close to these guys. Damn. Yeah, that's my problem. I don't think I'm exactly the perfect dude for this, you know. I can do that though. Buy you some time. Dang. The right person for this. My staff is doing stuff, but Jesus. Okay, we got him. We got him. Here we go. Come on. Fire of Drastic. Come on. Come on. Ooh, look at all that guard. Holy hell. Holy hell. I'm gonna get the fuck. I'm backing out. Ooh, that was a good range. Oh, see that? Come on. That's it, we got it. Get this guard off. Come on. I need to back up again. But I'm too committed at this point. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. This guy's way tougher than Fiona. Jesus. Come on. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Jesus Christ. Come on. Jesus. Jesus. Good. Jeez, I forgot how that first experience went. I felt like the first experience went better though. Oh, I had 3 warriors pounding on them. Alright, maybe that made the difference. I don't know. That was crazy. Took a little bit more coordination there. That's okay though. Lots of Valerium out of that one right there. Okay, we're gonna wrap this one up here. Skip some of this. Oh, I like that. See how that cut right over my trap? That was awesome. It's like I planned it. Made it all cinematic and shit. Never gets old. Yeah, I like my trap right there. I don't think that's gonna matter. It would be funny if something did trigger it, but I don't know. I think you intimidate me? You don't intimidate me. See how it has like weird.
Enough.
It sort of has like stop shutting out of it, just like this Darkspawn, like this stuff, and even Architect, that crap coming out.
You toy with forces beyond your ken. No more.
Okay, here we go. For real this time.
Whatever you are, I'm not afraid.
I've been drastic on my
Words
side, putting the
mortals
fire around us,
often
protecting me.
hurl at the darkness. Once they were mine, they are always lies. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be.
I'm not pretending to be you.
Exalt the Elder One. The will that is Corypheus. You will kneel.
No. I don't care. I will not yield.
You'll get nothing out of me.
Don't say it like
You
that.
will resist.
Like a cuck. Just say
You
it like
will always resist. It matters not.
with determination, Somley.
I am here to anchor. The process of removing it begins now.
Boy, do I have to say some stuff, man. I'm holding
your
back some
fault,
stuff for a
Geralt.
while now. That
You
fist actually
interrupted
made a
a
couple
ritual
crashes here. That was
years in
awesome.
planning.
That's
And
how much-
instead of dying, you stole its purpose. I do not know how you survived, but what marks you as touched, what you flail at rifts, I crafted to assault the very heavens.
You're a liar. That's mine right there. That's gonna be my
You
protection circle.
use the
Oh, I wish it was just a
anchor
little
to
bit. That would have been
undo
awesome.
my
If I was
word.
right in the center of that thing, that would have been awesome.
Gore.
It's a boon from Andraste. She saved my life.
Then your lady wished me to kill you, for her boon is a beacon I cannot let escape.
He didn't deny her. He said he.
I once
Yeah,
breached the Fade in the name
acknowledged
of
her.
another to serve the old gods of the Empire in person. I found only chaos and corruption, dead whispers. For 1,000 years I was confused, no more. I have gathered the will to return under no name but my own, to champion Withered to Winter and correct this blighted world. Beg that I succeed, for I have seen the throne of the gods, and it was empty. The anchor is permanent. You have spoilt it with your stumbling.
I'm not stumbling. I'm walking very
So
straight.
be it. I will
The
begin
path is
again.
lit before me,
Find another way
and
to
I
give
shall
this world
not
the nation
sway.
and God it requires. And you, I will not suffer even an unknowing rival. You must die.
You will know my name.
You expect us to surrender and kneel. We will not. You'll face us all. When we choose.
I'd never chosen that option. It was the best one. Yes. Look at the maniac look in his eyes. Just- I got level 10 right there, right? Or a level, yeah. So it's like 8 to 11. I'm perfectly on course. There, if I had done any other maps or got lost for another 20 episodes anywhere else, it would have been a bad idea. It would have over leveled me. That was a good challenge. That last one with the fight there, that was a good challenge. Just enough, kind of, you know. And we've seen this, so let's skip through this. Wait, does something get said? Let's not skip through this. Just so I can just, yeah. All right, so I am, let me just check here. Yeah, no, I'm good. So you know what? I might make it a rule where if I'm at 1 or 2 levels into the next quest, like trigger, like that I can trigger it, I'll do it. There's the maps now, they're going to be low. You know, some of the maps are going to be low, but try to ramp through some of those. Maybe they'll be faster to do. But in terms of plot, I don't know. I'm willing to push it a little bit, just to keep things moving. Here's the thing, I think someone said it. I'm wrapping up the episode here, but I think someone might have said it ages ago. It would have been months ago, but but I feel like I'm going to spoil something if I ask this. Because I've forgotten if I was told. But like, do you clear the story of Inquisition and then you can keep going in Inquisition? Like you can just mess around with all the maps that still stay open for you and you can just go do, like, is the completionist run something that exists beyond the scope of the story of the game, that sort of thing? I feel like just by asking that though, I don't know how it would be spoilery, but you know, it's just some of kind of like the onus of it all might go away if I was like, oh no, there's like another 100 hours of play after you complete the story. I'm like, oh, so nothing's like really catastrophic then, right? There's no so there's like a little bit of concern in that regard. But in any case, I think I've been told, I just forgot because squirrel brain. So I'm gonna wrap up this episode here and we'll move on and get through this tunnel and see what's up. So I'll talk to you in the next episode. Don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire, buddy. Peace.